Top headlines. Manipur police crack National Highway 102 hit and run case, make multiple arrests and recover arms. BJP MLA Karam Sam expresses hope for return of popular government in Manipur. Meghalaya CM condemns assault on Christian pastor in Odisha, 9 arrested. Birth certificate made mandatory for school admissions jobs in Nagaland. Modi to visit Assam on February 14 and Odisha on January 30, says Himanta Biswa Sarma. Good evening and welcome to ELITETV Primetime English News. This is Joyshree giving you the news in details. Manipur police on January 22 arrested 3 men in connection with a hit-and-run case on National Highway 102 that left a 56-year-old woman dead and her husband injured, marking a significant breakthrough in the investigation within 24 hours of the incident. The accident occurred on January 21 near Boroi Makhong under the Singzamay police station's limit. The victim, Marangtim Ongbi Zivalata Laima of Thongju Nepram Lera, was killed on the spot while her husband sustained injuries. Following an investigation, Manipur police arrested Davison Thokchom, 23 years of Basikong, Robertson Naurem, 24 years of Naurem Laikai Liwa Lambi, and Rohit Okram, 23 years of Singzamay Chingamaka. Police also recovered the vehicle involved, a silver Alto K10 bearing registration number MN06L6869. Further investigation is underway. On the same day, police arrested 2 Alex extortionists from Modbung Bazar under Gamnom Saparmaina police station in Kangpopi district. The accused were identified as Kai Kochon Kyubgen, 29 years of Saparmaina village, and Kai Se Kongsai, 22 years, a resident of Karbi Anglong in Assam, currently staying at Jangnom village in Kangpopi district. Meanwhile, security forces recovered a large cache of arms, explosives, and communication equipment during a search operation in Uchol village and nearby foothill areas under Andro police station in Imphal district. The seizure included a local made barrel gun, a .22 rifle with magazine, 6 hand grenades of different types, 30 rounds of live ammunition of various calibers, 4 tube launching devices, 2 Baofeng wireless sets with chargers, chairs, smoke cells and grenades, rubber bullet cell, 2 improvised explosive devices weighing about 2 kg each, arming rings, helmets, and SLR magazine. Security forces said area domination and search operations are continuing as part of efforts to curb violence, illegal arms, and organized crime across the state. JP MLA Karam Syam on January 23 expressed confidence that a popular government would return to Manipur at the earliest, amid ongoing speculation over government formation in the state. Speaking to reporters on the sidelines of the inauguration of the judo training hall of the ISR Chanu Judo Academy at Langtabal Kunja, Makhalekai in Imphal West District, Syam said public speculation regarding the formation of a new government remains high. However, based on his observations, he believes that a popular government will surely be formed soon. Responding to questions on the continuing incidents of violence, including killings of civilians and attacks in peripheral areas despite the imposition of President's rule, the BJP legislator said the situation in Manipur has crossed a critical stage. He noted that the conflict has worsened significantly and would take time to stabilize completely. Whether it is a popular government or president's rule, the present conflict cannot be stopped immediately. It will take time unless there is a political solution and sustained dialogue through negotiation. The conflict will continue, Sam said. He further stressed that after the formation of the government, focused efforts should be made towards reconciliation and restoring peaceful coexistence and harmony among communities. During the event, Siam also praised international judo player Oinam Raseswari for her efforts in successfully running the ISR Chanu Judo Academy. He said the academy would play a vital role in promoting judo in the state and guiding youth towards a positive and disciplined path.
Tungi mirol ki damakta nasana bada warak ki ba guide fongdaba kotaba takwi tambinaba laitaba kotaba mayam du khallaga khuding ba kathoga masagi lam kathwe adagi masana building puthoga lakunthra gi matang da samna sare aduga tungi naharol sempat kani haidana mana lauri ba phireb sibu sidagi henna adi thauna phaba phireb si akoi local di people singa akoi sogot phom thoe
Lakai jidai sana mapan chaluraga halakpa matamda ai sana raganda angang jingna yamna hangakanda angang singsina sanabam sidi leitaba khumala pak yamna lapa jida kamai chatne ju khangdaba adagi lakai jida leiriba angang jingna school chatlorga first number 1 da education je number 1 thamjage education na maruwe tobutu education chai kare atopa skill da amta focus tawdaba manipura sport kilai na players sing as a player aduga senior sing dining aina chatke khalibadudi namdarakpa mayam laagasu aina yauge khaliba pandum dudi yaunaba isada will power aduga strength hard work to se yam maruin ena haijaning
Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma on January 22 announced that Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah are scheduled to visit Assam later this month, marking a series of high-profile engagements in the state ahead of the assembly elections. Addressing the media, Sarma said Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Assam on February 14, while Amit Shah is scheduled to arrive on January 30. The Chief Minister informed that during his visit, the Prime Minister will inaugurate a bridge over the Brahmaputra River, connecting two parts of Guwahati, and also dedicate the Indian Institute of Management, Guwahati, to the nation. Sarma shared the details through a Facebook Live from Davos, where he is attending the World Economic Forum. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will visit Dibrugarh on January 30 to lay the foundation stone of Assam's second Legislative Assembly complex and address a public rally. Sarma said the visit underscores the centre's focus on strengthening administrative infrastructure in Upper Assam. The Chief Minister said the Prime Minister's February visit will be his third to the state within 3 months, reflecting sustained central attention on Assam. He added that Modi may also lay the foundation stone of a railway coach manufacturing factory at Kokrajhar and inaugurate several projects during his visit. Sarma further stated that the peace area and advanced landing facility is being developed at Moran in Dibrugarh district, which would significantly reduce the Prime Minister's travel time between Dibrugarh and Itanagar by enabling direct flights and highway connectivity. The Chief Minister noted that Modi has already visited Assam twice. The Nagaland government has made birth certificates the sole mandatory document for school admissions, government employment, and access to a wide range of official services. Following the enforcement of the Nagaland Registration of Births and Deaths Amendment Rules 2024, Advisor for Economics and Statistics Evaluation and ITNCS Setrok Sanctum said on Tuesday that the amended rules aim to strengthen civil registration and ensure a uniform, legally sound system for establishing individual identity across the state. He described registration of births and deaths as a critical responsibility of the state, essential not only for legal identity but also for effective planning and implementation of welfare programs. Sangtam explained that civil registration is a continuous, permanent and compulsory process covering vital life events such as birth, death, marriages, fatal deaths and divorces. He said the Registration of Birth and Death Act 1969 was amended by Parliament in 2023 and came into force nationwide from October 1st, 2023. In alignment with the Central Amendment, the Nagaland Legislative Assembly passed the State Amendment Rules in 2024, which were formally notified on February 8, 2025. Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan on Thursday released a comprehensive document for the integration of the 4 pillars of quantum technologies into the tri-services to prepare them for a future battlefield and to achieve technological dominance in a rapidly evolving world. The military quantum mission policy framework includes the policy and the roadmap to implement quantum technologies in the armed forces. The vision document defines the way ahead to achieve synergy in the amalgamation of the quantum technologies, alignment with the National Quantum Mission, of which the defense forces are an integral part, and formulates an indicative roadmap and policy for implementation of this neutrophil in the defense forces. The Defense Ministry said in a statement, it aims to integrate the 4 pillars of quantum technologies: quantum communication, quantum computing, quantum sensing and metrology, and quantum materials and devices into the tri-services to empower them to prepare for the future battlefield and to achieve technological dominance in a rapidly evolving world, it said. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangmal has strongly condemned and Alex Ashwell on a Christian pastor in Odisha, calling it a grave violation of the constitutional rights guaranteed to every citizen of India, as police detained 9 individuals in connection with the incident. The recent attack on Pastor Bipin Bihari Naik in Odisha, forcing him to eat cow dung and chant religious slogan, in a grave violation of the constitutional rights guaranteed to every citizen of India. The repeated attacks on Christians taint the diverse culture and religious fabric of our nation. Strongly condemn this incident and urge the concerned authorities to conduct a thorough investigation and take swift, decisive action against those responsible. The Chief Minister stated on social media, Odisha police detained 9 individuals on January 21 following the assault on Pastor Bipin Bihari Naik in Denkanal district's Parjam village. The incident occurred during the first week of January, but an investigation was launched only after the victim's wife filed a complaint directly with the Denkanal Superintendent of Police, citing inaction at the local police station. According to reports, the accused allegedly paraded the pastor through public areas after garlanding him with the slippers before handing him over to the Parjam police. Family members claim local officers neglected their complaint for a week. Some local residents had accused the pastor of involvement in religious conversions. U.S. President Donald Trump on Thursday launched his Board of Peace, initially designed to cement Gaza's rocky ceasefire, but which is foresees taking a wider role, worrying to other global powers. Although he said it would work with the United Nations. Once this board is completely formed, we can do pretty much whatever we want to do, and we will do it in conjunction with the United Nations, Trump said, adding that the UN had great potential that had not been fully utilized. Trump, who will chair the board, invited dozens of other world leaders to join, saying he wants it to address challenges beyond the stuttering Gaza ceasefire, starring misgivings that it could undermine the UN's role as the main platform for global diplomacy and conflict resolution, while regional Middle East powers including Turkey, Egypt, Saudi Arabia and Kuwait, as well as major emerging nations such as Indonesia, have joined the board. Global powers and traditional Western US allies have been more cautious. Trump says permanent members must help fund with a payment of $1 billion each, and Reuters could not immediately spot any representatives from governments of top global powers or from Israel or the Palestinian Authority at the signing ceremony. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said the board's focus would be on making sure the plan for peace in Gaza was fulfilled, but that it could also serve as an example of what's possible in other parts of the world. Now, let's have a short commercial break.
Strengthen the school community and enhance relationship and connectivity by encouraging community environment gi objective da Ijukon haina mingthon ba community event ama UNACO group of institution na pangthok chagadori lagliba February gi date 1 amadi 2 numit nini chupna pangthok chagadori ba school community event asi pre-nursery dagi na higher secondary da leiba mahiroi singna saruk yabagi khudong chaba du thamjari. Education beyond boundaries haiba theme da sinjariba students singi tongan ba category da makhal kayagi events sing thamjari. Panel discussion on latest education trends and workshop on different topic by guest speaker, multicultural dance competition, written quiz competition, story writing competition, painting competition, science exhibition, debate competition, aduga on sport akoy reels competition amasu sinjari aduda natana fashion show amadi atop nungarve event kaya amasu thamjari. Mayam ki entertainment gi damakta Binita Laishram gi live performance su uchagadori event nasigi hen akupa marol gi damak makhada pizari ba contact number asida natraga www.educon.in da pau phobi ba yagani. Sinjari ba school community event asibu support agibo ina UNACO school chanungda lakiduna parents amadi mayam pumna makna saruk yabiyo haina haizari.
Educon, powered by UNACO Group of Institutes.
Manipur के अहानबा न्यूरो पेशेंट्स के अमतंगायरबा स्पेशलाइज्ड हॉस्पिटल न्यूरो इमरजेंसी ट्रॉमा नेट मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल सिंगजाई मथक टोंगथाम लिकाई दा हांदुकचरे हॉस्पिटल असना मरुइना बीपी स्ट्रोक ब्रेन ट्यूमर लम्बी की खुदोंथिबा स्पाइनल डिस्क प्रोलैप्स स्पाइनल ट्यूमर अमदी माइग्रेन चिंगबा लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असदा न्यूरो की लायंग बद चंगबा अफबा मखल की खुसु खुलाई अमदी मशीन मरंग कायदे लई मशीना कोक मरी लेनबा तोंगान तोंबा मखल की अनाबा सिंग निंगथिना लायंगली लमदम मचिदा न्यूरो सर्जन यामना तांगलिबा मरमना चिंगमदी अरापा मफुमदगी लाकपा अनाबा सिंग न्यूरो सर्जन उननबा होनबदा अवाबा कया मायोंगदरी मशीदा सुनतना मतम थिंथना अनाबा लायंगना मरम ओरगा खुदोंथिबा कया सुमायोंगदरी मसी पुनमक्तगी खरदो ओरबसु कन्ननबा डॉक्टर पार्किंसन सिंह MCS न्यूरो सर्जरी एम्स न्यू दिल्ली ना मसामकी हॉस्पिटल असिदा पुंग कुनमरी लेदुना अनाबा सिंह लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असिदा अताबा ममलदा लायंग मतनतना OPD जनरल अमदी आईसीयू बेड्स ऑपरेशन मेडिसिन एक्स-रे अमदी लैब कमई लेनबसनसु अताबा ममलदा फंगल्ली ngasi mangrensin biro amadi kudong saba singa silobiyo hena kuba mrol gi damak hospital asigi telephone number 7005534166 natraga 8974572154 da pau phobirak bu yagani
ayang na taibang khongda jarakhibase kumjali singamaga samapal humphudra 1970 mas ke kunipar lamtagina kunmathoi nipan ba thang janamit ke ayuk pung mapanda ayah taibang phaurak ki lol
Strengthen the school community and enhance relationship and connectivity by encouraging community environment gi objective da Ijukon haina mingthon ba community event ama UNACO group of institution na pangthok chagadori lagliba February gi date 1 amadi 2 numit nini chupna pangthok chagadori ba school community event asi pre-nursery dagi na higher secondary da leiba mahiroi singna saruk yabagi khudong chaba du thamjari. Education beyond boundaries haiba theme da sinjariba students singi tongan ba category da makhal kayagi events sing thamjari. Panel discussion on latest education trends and workshop on different topic by guest speaker, multicultural dance competition, written quiz competition, story writing competition, painting competition, science exhibition, debate competition, aduga on spot akhoi reels competition amasu sinjari aduda natana fashion show amadi atop nungarve event kaya amasu thamjari mayam ki entertainment gi damakta Binita Laishram gi live performance su uchagadori event nasigi hen akupa marol gi damak makada pizariba contact number asida natraga www.educon.in da pau phobi bayagani Sinjariba school community event asibu support agibo ina UNACO school chanungda lakiduna parents amadi mayam pumnamakna saruk yabiyo haina haizari
Educon, powered by UNACO Group of Institutes.
Manipur के अहानबा न्यूरो पेशेंट्स के अमत तंगाइरबा स्पेशलाइज्ड हॉस्पिटल न्यूरो इमरजेंसी ट्रॉमा नेट मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल सिंगजाई मथक टोंगथामलिकाई दा हांदुकचरे हॉस्पिटल असना मरुइना बीपी स्ट्रोक ब्रेन ट्यूमर लम्बी की खुदोंथिबा स्पाइनल डिस्क प्रोलैप्स स्पाइनल ट्यूमर अमदी माइग्रेन चिंगबा लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असदा न्यूरो की लायंगबा चंगबा अफबो मखल की खुसु खुलाई अमदी मशीन मरांग कायदे लई मशीना कोक मरी लेनबा तोंगान तोंबा मखल की अनाबसिंग निंथिना लायंगली लमदम मसिदा न्यूरो सर्जन यामना तांगा लेबा मरमना चिंगमदी अरापा मफमदगी लाकपा अनाबसिंग न्यूरो सर्जन उननबा होनबदा अवाबा कया मायोंगदरी मसिदा सुनतना मतम थिंथना अनाबा लायंगना मरम ओरगा खुदोंथिबा कया सुमायोंगदरी मसी पुनमक्तगी खरदो ओरेबसु कन्ननबा डॉक्टर पार्किंसन सिंह MCS न्यूरो सर्जरी एम्स न्यू दिल्ली ना मसामकी हॉस्पिटल असिदा पुंग कुनमरी लेदुना अनाबा सिंह लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असिदा अताबा ममलदा लायंग मतनतना OPD जनरल अमदी आईसीयू बेड्स ऑपरेशन मेडिसिन एक्स-रे अमदी लैब कमैली नबसनसु अताबा ममलदा फंगल्ली ngasi magdenshin biro amadi kudong saba singa silobiyo hena kuba mrol gidamag hospital asigi telephone number 7005534166 natraga 8974572154 da pau phobirak yagani
Welcome back and let's have more news. In response to the deteriorating situation following the terrorist killing of Risikanta Mayanglambam last night in Churchampur, leaders of ELITETVMANIPUR along with representatives of various civil society organizations of Manipur convened a meeting today in Imphal to reinforce the peace process and strengthen the spirit of inter-community understanding that has yielded positive results so far. While condemning cookie terrorism in the strongest possible terms, the leadership of ELITETVMANIPUR held a cordial and constructive meeting with representatives of Kokomi, Amuko, Arambai Tengol and Fox this evening in Imphal. The meeting reaffirmed a collective resolve to jointly oppose and resist any act of terrorism and violence that threatens the unity, integrity and progress of the state of Manipur. A team of the Manipur Human Rights Commission led by Kangzang Khagendra Singh, acting chairperson, and Haubam Rosita, IAS secretary, along with officers and officials from the Commission's Law Division and Investigation Division, accompanied by the officers from District Administration and District Police Kaching districts, paid a solidarity visit to the family of late Mayanglambam Risikanta, who was reportedly shot dead by militants at Tinangzang village under Churchampur district. During the visit, the commission team was informed that FIR number 06-AUZ-JA26 CCPS has been registered in connection with the incident. The family members and the Joint Action Committee apprised the commissions that the matter had been brought to the notice of the Honorable Governor of Manipur, who assured that the case would be handed over to the National Investigation Agency for prompt and speedy investigation. The Commission was further informed that the National Investigation Agency has since taken over the case and initiated investigation. The investigation division of the Commission also recorded the statement of a family member during the visit in view of the fact that the case has been entrusted to the National Investigation Agency. The Commission is of the opinion that there is no immediate requirement for intervention under Section 12 of the Protection of Human Rights Act L 1993. However, the Commission's one continued to closely monitor the matter to ensure that justice is delivered to the victim and that the perpetrators are brought to justice. A new flowering plant species has been formally recorded from Arunachal Pradesh, adding to the Himalayan state's growing biodiversity inventory and underlining the importance of continued botanical exploration in the region. The species Strobilantes ritesi family Acanthisia was discovered during recent floristic surveys at Chayangtazo in East Kameng district. The finding was made by researchers from the Botanical Survey of India, Arunachal Pradesh Regional Center in collaboration with the Agarkar Research Institute. Pune, Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Premna Kandu acknowledged the discovery in a social media post, congratulating the research team and calling it a proud addition to Arunachal's biodiversity legacy. According to the researchers, the plant is currently known only from its type locality and an elevation of around 1,600 meters. It grows along roadsides and on open hill slopes, often near small waterfalls and streams within evergreen forest patches. Flowering has been observed between August and October, while fruiting occurs from September to December. The species has been named Strobilantes ritesi in honor of Dr. Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary, an Indian plant taxonomist at the Agarkar Research Institute, recognizing his contribution to plant taxonomy and molecular systematics. A forest fire has been raging inside Sikkim's Pangolakha Wildlife Sanctuary along the Indo-China border for the past 2 days. Forest officials sat on January 22 raising concerns over the impact of prolonged dry weather and difficult terrain in the high-altitude region. The fire broke out on January 20 at an altitude of around 13,000 feet and has so far affected nearly 12 hectares of forest land. Conservator of Forest Wildlife Uday Gurung said, efforts to control the blast have been hampered by the steep and inaccessible terrain, strong winds, and restriction in areas falling under army jurisdiction. Officials said the absence of snowfall and extended dry conditions have significantly worsened the situation, allowing the fire to spread rapidly. Multiple teams from the Forest Department, Fire Services, the Indian Army, and local volunteers have been deployed on the ground to contain the blaze. Despite the intensity of the fire, authorities confirmed that there has been no loss of life or property so far, as the affected area does not have human habitation, army bunkers, or barracks. Forest officials are closely monitoring the situations and coordinating with all concerned agencies to prevent further spread. It may be recalled that a separate forest fire at Thambi Dara near Natula on January 18 was successfully brought under control within a day following swift firefighting operations. The Mizoram government will soon begin providing round-the-clock drinking water supply to around 300 households in parts of the state capital Aizawl on a pilot basis. Officials said on January 23 the rupees 5.24 crore project funded under the Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation 2.0 scheme was unveiled by Public Health Engineering Minister Lalnil Ma on January 22. The Vivak Kon and Chanpui localities in western Aizawl will receive 24/7 drinking water supply within the next 4 to 6 months once the project is completed. Calling it a milestone for Mizoram, the minister said steps would be taken to extend the facility to more households in the future. As a part of the project, smart water meters will be installed free of cost and a new pipeline networks will be laid. Internet of Things and SCADA systems will be used to ensure real-time monitoring, operational efficiency, and equitable distribution of water. Ultrasonic level indicators, automated valves and flow meters will also be installed to monitor water levels, pressure, and flow, officials said. Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha on January 22 unveiled a 40-foot high idol of Goddess Saraswati at Ward number 40 of Agartala, marking one of the largest Saraswati Puja celebrations in the state this year. The idol was installed on the premises of Bardawali Higher Secondary School during the Bani Bandana program organized by the Dar Committee. The Chief Minister offered prayers as devotees gathered in large numbers, turning the school grounds into a focal point of the festival. This is Ward 40 of Agartala Municipal Corporation and my Vidhan Sabha, and a 40-foot high idol of Goddess Saraswati has been unveiled. Saha told reporters, highlighting Tripura's festive calendar, he said, "In Tripura's tradition, Saraswati Puja, Durga Puja, Kali Puja or Lakshmi Puja, in 12 months, 13 festivals are conducted here." The Chief Minister noted that a 6-day celebration has been organized by the local corporator and will include cultural programs. In the Hindu tradition, is goddess worship for a different purpose. Today, we have worshipped the goddess of education. He said, adding that young people as 18 to 35 years should be gifted with intellect and with the help of education and wisdom, take the step forward. During the program, Saha also presented awards and felicitated several individuals for their contribution across social, cultural and educational fields. He interacted with local residents and praised the organizers for their collective effort in preserving traditions and promoting community harmony. A fair held alongside the puja added to the festive atmosphere, drawing steady crowds through the day. The event saw the presence of local representatives, eminent personalities and devotees, underlining the cultural and religious importance of Saraswati Puja in Tripura. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 94028900982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's have the headlines again. Manipur police crack National Highway 102 hit and run case, make multiple arrests and recover arms. BJP MLA Karam Sam expresses hope for return of popular government in Manipur. Meghalaya CM condemns assault on Christian pastor in Odisha, 9 arrested. Birth certificate made mandatory for school admissions, jobs in Nagaland. Modi to visit Assam on February 14, Amit Shah on January 30, says Himanta Biswa Sarma. And Trump launches board of peace to rebuild Gaza. That's all for today. Thank you again for being with us.